Honestly, I do not agree with this take due to the fact that I feel like fan service goes hand in hand with Dress Up Darling because essentially the whole plot of Dress Up Darling, if you're unfamiliar, is that there's a main character. His name's Gojo. I'm not talking about Gojo from JJK. And essentially, he's very good at knitting and sewing and making outfits and stuff like that. He used to make outfits for those little dolls. Then he runs into Maureen. I think that's what her name is. Maureen, she's kind of abrasive, angry, but she's super fun to be around when you get to know her. Basically, she finds out that the character Gojo, he's able to sew and make outfits and like fabric and stuff like that, and he uses that to make cosplays for her to go to conventions and cosplay as. And basically, that's the whole premise of the show. So I feel like for cosplay, there needs. I'm sorry, I spilled a little bit. I feel like for cosplays, there needs to be a little bit of fan service for cosplays because that's the point. Fan service is not specifically just showing like a little bit of lewd content, but it's also just to show outfits. Like I'm looking up the definition of fan service. So I'm looking up the example of fan service. Fan service means adding content to media, anime, so specifically to please fans. Often do gratuitous or suggestive scenes, including character pairings or inside jokes that might not serve to the plot, but can cater to audiences' desires originating in Japanese media. Okay, I feel like I read enough, and I really feel like her cosplays aren't really fan service. They're fan service a little bit, but it also kind of goes with the story. It's not like they're just adding these scenes that do not correlate with the anime. Like they say the definition of what fan service is. I feel like these scenes where she cosplays as different characters, that kind of goes with the story because that's kind of the whole goal of the story. She wants to be a famous cosplayer on social media, and he's helping her become a famous cosplayer. So of course, for stuff like this, fan service is going to be added, or it's not really considered fan service because it is included with the plot. It is needed in order for the plot to move forward. It's not like something that is like there's no point in having it. You know what I mean? I just feel like in general, this comment just isn't